Thanks for tuning in today. I'm John Holmes, the owner of Holmes Hobbies, and this is one of my toys. Figured we'd do something a little different today. So what this is actually a custom rig that I had built for me. Kyle Listel out of Utah, who owns UCFab, made this chassis. And it is essentially a custom tuber that is built off of the SCX10ii platform. Now, he has a lot of history in full-size racing, making chassis, and he switched over to making small chassis because he just really liked it. And then he found that, hey, my skills are really good and in really high demand. So as much as I'd like to say, man, this thing is really freaking awesome and you should give UCFab a call to get yourself one I've made, you're probably looking at 6 to 9 months to get worked into his schedule, which that really speaks volumes for how good his work is. There's a lot of racers in the U4 scene that use his chassis, and when you're trying to go fast on the rocks, you need both, you know, high speed performance and low speed performance out of them. It's really unparalleled, which is why that's really why I contacted him to make something for me. And I wanted something a little different. At the time, the SCX10ii had pretty much just come out. And so what I did was I had him build one with the exact same geometry, the same steering geometry, because honestly, this is, you know, the least amount of bump steer that we've had in the industry. You know, the TRX4 is pretty much on par with it at this point, but it's just a really good suspension design. And I had him mount the servo up on the frame, up on the chassis for me, just so it was more, scale, more realistic sort of vehicle, because not only is this something that I want to play with, but this is something that I wanted to be able to shoot videos with, or, you know, shoot photographs with, and just have it good looking besides being great handling. So fun to drive and good looking was why I contacted Kyle, I suppose. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on this. Need to take it apart, of course. Need to spray the frame, because from the time that I've had, you know, handling it, holding it, putting it together, taking it apart a couple of times, it's gotten rusty. Just a little bit of surface rust. Not a big deal, but once we get it done, you know, I want a nice silver finish on it, something that'll pop really good. Made some styrene internals for it, just so we can have kind of some hidden electronics. The battery's going to be going up in the interior there. And I've got the ESC and the servo mounted up in here, kind of hidden. We'll probably do the radio about the same area. So there's really not going to be a whole lot in there to hide once we have the actual hood on. And this is built off of the Proline Toyota body. I forget which Toyota body it is that they market it as, but it looks really sweet at any rate. So don't really have much more to say, so I'm going to just call it good at that. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you got any questions about this rig, or you want to see me put something specific in it, then I can certainly do that for you. My plan is the 3500 Polar Pro, because that's a great all-around motor. We're combining it with the Trailmaster BLE controller so that I have that nice quiet mode. 18K switching mode will keep it quiet on the trails, and so I'm not bugging anybody when I'm out driving there. So, yep, that's the plan. We're going to do some wrenching on it, and see you soon. And this is one of my toys. Let's try that again. All right.